Hello everyone, and welcome to another LEGO review here on the Build Work of Nice channel. And today we're going to be looking at a LEGO Minecraft set from the newer wave called The Dungeons. This is the smallest of the 4 sets in the wave, but it is my second favorite. I'm not very crazy about the 2 middle range sets, but this one's pretty cool. Also, as you can see, I've got the new lighting going on today, which I'll be sticking with, unless I get much complaints, which I haven't. And I've also had to put the camera on an angle because I've noticed in the last couple of videos that I filmed, there was like this constant breeze in the background, and I realized that that was me breathing, because now that I have the camera facing me, my breath is going right towards the microphone. So hopefully now that I have it on an angle, it won't pick it up as much, because the microphone on this camera is not that great. I should probably look into getting a new one at some point, but it'll probably be a while yet. Seems like there's always some sort of new filming equipment gear that I'm always wanting, but I've gotten quite a bit lately, so I probably won't be getting that for a while. So for now it'll work, hopefully. But anyway, today we are looking at the dungeon. As I said, it's a pretty small set, only 219 pieces. Recommended ages 8+. Set number 21119. It's called The Dungeon, and it retails for $19.99. So I guess we will go ahead and get to the close-up. So here is the dungeon. I'll go ahead and do a bit of a 360. We have either some lava or maybe some mesa sand. I like to think it's mesa sand, but it looks more like lava. On the box art it does make it look like lava, but I've never seen a cactus growing in lava before underground. So that's why I think it's mesa. But, you know, you can make it either one. But I'm going to pretend that it's a mesa, and maybe we'll be getting a mesa set sometime in the future. Quite a bit going on inside. So we got some mossy cobblestone in there, a chest, a spawner, some torches, and a bit of a hidden function, which of course I will be showing you. So right now, let me go ahead and quickly show you the instruction booklet. That's what I was talking about. It's got the lava right there. But the thing is, it doesn't make any sense, because you got lava here, and then there's sand, and it's supposed to be underground. I suppose there could be sand underground, but then there's this, which looks like a dead bush. There's no dead bushes underground. So it's a bit of a confusing premise, but of course it's just a LEGO set. So another interesting thing, like the Nether Fortress, they have you build all of the what I would consider interesting things right at the beginning, like the spawner and the movable blocks like the gold ore and stuff, and the minifigures, the cactus. You build all that right at the beginning, and then at the very end, after you build like the main structure, then you add those things in at the very end. Once again, I think that's to promote maybe playing around with it yourself, because of the whole theme of LEGO Minecraft. LEGO and Minecraft are both very creative, constructive things. It does have a very small rebuild inspiration, which I will be showing you at the end. The other LEGO Minecraft sets, the old ones here and the newer ones on the right, and a little bit of an ad from Minecraft itself right here. So let's go ahead and get to the minifigures. As in every other LEGO Minecraft set to date, you do get a Steve. No armor this time, but you do get an iron pickaxe, which is nice for sure. Better than nothing. Would have been nice maybe if they'd thrown in a weapon as well, but whatever. But I think you get the deal. It's Steve. He's very popular, and we're sick of him. You also get 2 completely identical zombies, just like you did in the cave, and I think it's the mine, with the purple pants, a bit of green printing at the top of the torso, the blocky heads, and no backbone. But it is nice that they threw in 2. I suppose 3 would have been nice, but for a set with this price, 3 minifigures is about all you can hope for, and a lot of times it's only 2. So throwing in 2 zombies was nice. As for the set itself, there's quite a lot of nice features inside. One of the most notable things is the cactus that you get. I don't believe you get cacti in any other set. So, oh wait, I take that back. You do. The desert outpost, you do get a cactus. But that's a bit of a more expensive set, so it's a nice way to get a cactus cheaply. Although it is a very simple design, as you can probably tell. Like I said, this could pass for either lava or mesa sand. I like it as mesa sands. Some of the people probably love it as lava, but whatever. We also get 3 torches, one here, and there, behind the spawner, which I will show you in a little bit. We have some nice sand up here, even if you don't like sand. There's some jumper plates, which so you can take this off and move it. That's also part of the rebuild, which I will show you at the very end. There's also a chest right here. Inside we have what I believe to be some wheat and redstone. This does not want to come up. Oh boy, I broke the spawner. Yeah, wheat there and some redstone there. As you can see, there's a gap there. That is so when the chest is sitting here, you can open the lid all the way, which is a nice feature, I suppose. I think I might have to move that to the... No, I don't think so. I move it there. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't have it sitting down all the way. So that's a nice addition right there, and you can have zombies crawl out of the wall if you like. Over here we have a block of gold ore, which comes up easily, although it is not on a jumper plate. And all across the floor, as you can see, there's mossy cobblestone everywhere. Underneath, this is a block of mossy cobblestone, which they had you put underneath for some reason, but you can put it anywhere you like, really. As I mentioned before, the spawner is very cool. It spins, so if you take a look inside, you will see the miniature zombie spinning while I turn this. If you want a better look, you can open this up. I will go ahead and pop the miniature... Whoops. I'll fix that later. This is the miniature zombie that's inside. As you can see, there is a printed piece included. I believe it might be from the Minecraft micro build sets from quite a while back. I'm not 100% sure on that though, but that is a cool way to recycle that piece if that is so. And then there's just a pin inside with a stud on the end. Just sits easily in there. This folds back over. This slope piece right here makes it so that this piece looks like it's horizontal instead of on a slant, which nice design feature there, because it wouldn't have looked quite proper if it had a slant in it. And as I mentioned before, you just turn this and the baby and zombie inside will turn. Over here is a nice doorway for Steve to enter in. The last main feature of the set is a collapsible wall. You'll see this kind of jutting out right here. If I turn that over, the wall folds in, and there are plenty of studs on the bottom, so you can make it look like a zombie's coming out of the walls, literally. So that's probably the, arguably, along with the spawner, that's one of the cooler features of the set. But really, I mean, this set does have a lot of nice functions, a lot of nice creative pieces, like cactus and stuff. You're going to get quite a bit of cool stuff in this set. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the rebuild now. All we're going to do is take off the jumper plate section and take this apart a bit. And we're going to make some sand steps to get up towards the top with. This will only take a moment, so I'll just keep the camera rolling, I suppose. I'll do it quickly. And then from there, we will just add some sand steps going all the way up. And put that... Wait. Yeah, it goes right here. It doesn't go all the way up, but most of the way. And then it seems that you will have the dead bush and this piece just to set off to the side or add on to the rest of it. So there is the dungeon. I will go ahead and get to my final thoughts and ratings now. So overall, as I said, I think the dungeon is a great set. Minifigure wise, it's pretty boring. It's just Steve and a couple of zombies. But for me, I only have had one zombie so far from the cave. In the mine, I think you got one, maybe two. And other than that, it's actually kind of hard to find zombies in LEGO Minecraft sets because of all the other mobs that they throw out there for you. So having a couple extra zombies isn't bad. It's got a couple neat functions in there, and a couple of neat mini builds as well, like the cactus and the spawner is really cool. So overall, I think the dungeon is really great. I'm going to go ahead and rate it. For the build, I think there's some very interesting building techniques, like the miniature zombie inside the spawner, I thought it was very well done, especially the printed piece inside. What else? The cactus, I thought they did a very nice job on that. The gold ore, we've seen that before, but it's still pretty cool. And then whatever this is supposed to be, you know, it's a nice transitional piece, so you can add it onto some of your other sets. So for the build, I'm going to give the dungeon a 9. And that's also because of the good price per piece value. You get 219 pieces for $19.99. That's a good deal right there. For play, for such a small set, I think it's got good potential there, so I'm going to give it an 8.5. And for display, it's not the greatest looking set, but dungeons aren't supposed to be the nicest looking things in the world either. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 by itself. If you add it on other things like the mine or the cave, it's going to look better, obviously, and add some more zombies in there maybe. But overall, the dungeon's a great set. I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, it's my second favorite from the new wave. Haven't heard if we're going to be getting any more LEGO Minecraft sets, maybe later this year during the summertime, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. So thanks for tuning in to this episode, this review. Got some more LEGO reviews coming, mostly Star Wars, but a little more Minecraft as well. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you next time. Good